Have you ever woken up with that strange feeling that something is stuck in your stomach? Like there's a weight that you can't explain? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people, especially after 60, wake up feeling bloated, with an uncomfortable belly, even if they haven't overeaten. It's as if your body is crying out for help first thing in the morning. But what if I told you that there's a simple, natural way to start your day feeling light and energized? I know you've been convinced by miracle diets and expensive pills, but the truth is that often, everything your body needs is right in your kitchen, not in a medicine bottle. I'm here to introduce you to a morning ritual that's like a treat for your digestive system, 5 natural ingredients that come together to help your body function better right when you wake up. And the best part? It's so simple, you'll wonder why you never tried it before. But it's not just about the recipe. I want you to understand that every sip from this glass is an invitation to reconnect with your body and honor every bit of it. For years, I've heard stories from people like you who felt bloated and discouraged, and who found this ritual to be a way to feel good again, inside and out. Today, I'm going to share these secrets with you and show you how small gestures can have a huge impact on your health and self-esteem. Before I tell you everything about these 5 ingredients, let me ask you, where are you watching this video from right now? I love seeing how far these tips can go. Leave a comment below and tell me. And take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, because every week I bring you a new video with practical and easy tips to help you live a better and lighter life. Now, let's get to the point. Imagine starting your day with a glass of warm water that hugs your stomach like a warm blanket. Warm water alone has the power to relax your internal muscles, activate your intestines, and get rid of that heavy feeling in your belly. But when you combine this base with 4 other powerful ingredients, fresh lemon, apple cider vinegar, ginger, and cinnamon, it's like you're giving your body a daily gift of health and energy. And I know you must be thinking, does this really work? I understand the doubt. But over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you step by step how each ingredient works inside you, how they work together, and why this ritual is so successful among people who try it. It's not magic, it's science and care, and it all starts with your first sip. In addition to the physical benefits, there's another beautiful part of this practice that few people talk about: the chance to create a moment just for you. This ritual isn't just about digestion. It's about stopping, breathing, and listening to yourself. It's about starting your day in a way that makes you feel in control, not just of your belly, but of your well-being. Because when you take care of your body first thing in the morning, you send a clear message. I care about myself. So, stay with me until the end, because I'm going to teach you how to prepare this simple, delicious, and full of life drink. And if you know someone who wakes up every day with a bloated belly, or who has tried everything and still feels uncomfortable, share this video with them. You can help more than you can imagine. And who knows, at the end of these 10 days, you might discover that your body was just waiting for that little push to get back to working as it should. Ready? So, take a deep breath, grab your glass, and come with me to take the first step towards a new way of waking up every day, with lightness, energy, and joy. Now that you understand the power of starting your day with intention and care, let's dive into the first and simplest ingredient in this ritual: warm water. It may seem like a small detail, but that first sip of warm water is like a gentle wake-up call that wakes your body up to a new day. It signals that it's time to activate your inner gears and soften the weight that often accumulates during the night. I always say, warm water works like a hug from the inside. While cold water can scare your digestive system and water that is too hot can irritate it, warm water is an invitation to relax. It helps to loosen the muscles in your stomach and intestines, stimulating a natural movement that facilitates the elimination of accumulated waste. It's as if you're giving it a gentle push to make everything flow as it should. But it doesn't stop there. This simple practice also helps to wake up your metabolism, the machine that often slows down as you age. By drinking warm water, you encourage your body to work more efficiently. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything moves better and seems more alive. I remember Donna Elza, who is 68 years old, and told me that she always woke up with a swollen belly and that heavy feeling that made her not want to do anything. It was only when she started drinking warm water when she woke up that she noticed a change. "It seems like my body is thanking me," she told me. And that's the best part. Your body really is. In addition to aiding digestion, warm water is essential for keeping your body hydrated first thing in the morning. During the night, we lose water through breathing and sweating. Replacing this lost liquid as soon as you wake up is like giving fuel to all your vital functions, including blood circulation and skin health. A more supple and less dry skin starts with a simple glass of warm water. Another powerful detail is that this moment of drinking warm water is also an invitation to pause. Instead of rushing off to do your daily tasks, you stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and create a small space of calm. This gesture of slowing down helps not only your body, but also your mind. After all, a relaxed digestive system is also a reflection of a calmer heart. And if you're thinking about trying it, I have an invitation. Share with me in the comments what your morning routine is like today. Do you already drink warm water? Have you tried it? I love hearing how each person adapts these rituals to their life. This is the kind of exchange that makes it all worthwhile. But before we move on to the next ingredient, I want you to commit to taking this first step tomorrow morning. A glass of warm water, nothing more. Start there. Feel how your body responds. Feel how this small gesture can become the foundation of something much bigger. In the next step, we'll discover how to add a touch of freshness and power to your morning cup, lemon. But for now, remember that warm water alone is an invitation to take care of yourself, with kindness and intention. Let's go on this journey of lightness and well-being together. Have you ever heard that apple cider vinegar can be a powerful ally for your health? Maybe yes, maybe no. But what you may not know is that this golden liquid, with its cloudy appearance and strong flavor, has been used for centuries as a natural tonic for well-being. And today, we're going to explore how it can be the missing piece in your morning ritual for more efficient digestion and a lighter body. I heard the story of Margaret, a 65-year-old woman from Ohio, who has always struggled with bloating and a feeling of heaviness after meals. She told me that after adding a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in warm water every morning, she noticed a significant difference in just 2 weeks. "It's like my body has finally found its rhythm," she said with a smile. And it's not just personal experience. Studies conducted in the United States have shown that apple cider vinegar can have positive effects on metabolic health. But how exactly does apple cider vinegar work in our bodies? It contains acetic acid, which can help delay gastric emptying, promoting a feeling of fullness for longer. This means that you may feel less hungry throughout the day, which can help with weight control. Additionally, apple cider vinegar can improve insulin sensitivity, helping to keep blood sugar levels more stable. It is important to note that although apple cider vinegar can be a beneficial supplement, it is not a magic solution. It should be incorporated as part of a healthy lifestyle, which includes a balanced diet and regular physical activity. And of course, always diluted in water to avoid possible irritations in the digestive tract. If you're considering adding apple cider vinegar to your morning routine, start with a teaspoon diluted in a glass of warm water and see how your body reacts. Over time, you can adjust the amount as needed. And remember, every body is different, so it's important to listen to your body's signals. I'd like to know, have you ever tried apple cider vinegar as part of your daily routine? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story may inspire others to explore new ways to take care of their health. In the next video, we'll explore another powerful ingredient that can further enhance the benefits of your morning routine: lemon. Stay tuned and discover how this citrus fruit can contribute to your well-being. After learning about the benefits of each ingredient and the power of uniting body and mind with conscious breathing, it's natural to ask yourself, but does this really work? The truth is that behind every cup of warm water with lemon, apple cider vinegar, ginger, and cinnamon, there are real stories of people who decided to take care of themselves in a new and more natural way. I always remember the story of Linda, a 65-year-old from Illinois. She told me that for years, she struggled with that uncomfortable feeling of a heavy belly every morning. "It was like my body wasn't awake, even after a healthy breakfast, she said. But when she decided to try that simple recipe, something started to change. Not only did she feel lighter, but she also noticed that her mood improved along with her digestion. Starting the day with something that feels good makes me want to take better care of myself in every way, she shared. These results are not just individual reports. According to a study published by the Cleveland Clinic, 73% of people over 60 who incorporated small morning digestive care practices reported feeling more energetic and less bloated and uncomfortable. These numbers show that sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that make the biggest difference. Another inspiring example comes from Michael, a 70-year-old man from Colorado who suffered from constant acid reflux and heartburn. He told me that at first he was skeptical about whether a simple morning drink would help, but after 10 days of following the ritual and including mindful breathing, he noticed that his acid reflux attacks had greatly diminished. It feels like my body has found a new rhythm, and my head has also become clearer, he told me. Of course, each body reacts differently, and these results may vary. But what these stories show is that by choosing a daily self-care gesture, you are creating a more favorable environment for your body to function as it should. And at the same time, you are taking a step towards feeling more confident and present in your day-to-day life. And this is something I see happening time and time again. When we start our day in a more thoughtful and kind way, everything else seems to flow better. Have you ever felt this way? If so, share with me in the comments what your experience has been like so far. I love seeing how each person finds their own way to reconnect with what really matters. And if you're just starting out, remember that you don't have to be perfect. The important thing is to take the first step, and then the next, and the next. Every sip, every breath, every morning is a new chance to take care of yourself. In the next part, we will see how to combine these small precautions with some practical tips so that you can get the most out of this ritual. It is time to understand how to adapt all of this to your reality, respecting your limits and needs. So, stay with me, because there is much more coming to help you feel even stronger, lighter, and more present. Now that you know how warm water, lemon, and apple cider vinegar help to wake up your digestive system and bring balance to your body, it's time to introduce one of the most special ingredients in this recipe, ginger. This small piece of root carries incredible transformative power, especially for those seeking not only lightness, but also more vitality. I always think of the story of George, a 72-year-old man who lives in Texas. He told me that he used to feel this annoying discomfort in his stomach every time he ate something different, and it took all the pleasure out of his meals. It wasn't until he started adding a few slices of ginger to his morning drink that things changed. "It's like I flipped the switch on my digestion," he said with a smile. And American science confirms this. Studies from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, show that ginger can reduce symptoms of indigestion, such as gas and bloating, by up to 30%. But ginger goes beyond that. It contains compounds called gingerols and shogaols, which have powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. This means that by adding ginger to your morning routine, you're not just helping your stomach, you're helping your entire body fight off the silent inflammation that can lead to joint pain and even heart problems. It's like a gift for every part of your body. And there's more. Ginger also helps improve blood circulation, which can be a boon for those who feel swollen legs or cold hands when they wake up. It warms you from the inside out, giving you that nice feeling of movement and energy. A study from the University of Maryland Medical Center showed that ginger can even help reduce blood pressure in older people when used in moderation and in a balanced way. I know it may sound simple, but the truth is that ginger has been used for centuries in many cultures, from Ayurvedic medicine in India to invigorating teas in Japan. This root is a true bridge between ancient traditions and modern science. And now it can be part of your routine, helping you feel more energized and less uncomfortable in the morning. Want to try it? It's easy. Peel a small piece of fresh ginger, cut it into thin slices or grate it a little, and add it to your warm water with lemon and apple cider vinegar. If you prefer, let the slices infuse for a few minutes so that the flavor and benefits become even more intense. And then, let me know how you feel. By the way, tell me in the comments, Have you ever used ginger to help with digestion or to give you an energy boost? I love seeing how each person finds their own way to use this powerful root. It's amazing to see how something so simple can make such a difference. And don't forget to share this video with someone you think needs a little extra boost to feel better in the morning. Small changes, made with care, can completely transform how we feel on a daily basis. Next, we'll talk about cinnamon, an ingredient that will warm your heart even more and help regulate your blood sugar. So stay with me, because there's a lot more to come. It's time to add that finishing touch to your morning ritual with cinnamon. This spice, known for its striking aromas, isn't just a flavor detail. It brings real benefits to the body and mind, especially when it comes to metabolism and balance. I always remember the story of Susan, a 67-year-old woman from California. She told me that she always had a sweet tooth, especially in the winter. But when she started adding a pinch of cinnamon to her morning drink, she noticed that her sugar cravings diminished. "It's like the cinnamon gave me a hug and said, 'Don't worry, you don't need it,'" she told me. That cozy feeling that cinnamon brings is very real. And science confirms this. A study by the Cleveland Clinic in the United States showed that cinnamon can help improve sensitivity to insulin, the hormone that regulates the entry of sugar into the blood. When we are more sensitive to insulin, our body uses sugar as energy instead of storing it as fat. This is why cinnamon can help control weight and avoid those energy spikes that end in tiredness and hunger. But that's not all. Cinnamon also has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Researchers at the University of Michigan Health have found that it can help fight silent inflammation that builds up in the body over time and is often linked to joint pain, high cholesterol, and even circulation problems. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact, isn't it? And let's face it, there's nothing better than smelling the aroma of cinnamon first thing in the morning. It brings a feeling of comfort, like a warm hug that calms the heart and awakens the body. This emotional aspect also counts a lot. After all, health isn't just about digestion and circulation. It's also about how we feel inside. To enjoy all these benefits, just sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon on your morning drink. You don't need much. Half a teaspoon is enough to bring that touch of warmth and health. If you want, try sprinkling a little cinnamon on your oatmeal or natural yogurt. Your body and mind will thank you. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever used cinnamon to take care of your health? How does it help you feel better in your daily life? Write in the comments, because every story that comes to you is a little bit of inspiration for all of us. Also, remember to share this tip with anyone you know who needs a little boost to start the day with more energy and less desire to raid the fridge. Sometimes, a pinch of cinnamon makes all the difference. In the next video, we'll move away from the ingredients and talk about something that can enhance this ritual even more: conscious breathing. You'll see how a simple adjustment to the way you breathe can improve digestion, reduce stress, and make you feel more alive. So stay with me, because there's much more to come. Now that we've explored the ingredients that awaken your digestive system and bring such important benefits to your body, it's time to talk about something that isn't a food, but that enhances all of this: conscious breathing. Sometimes we focus so much on what we put into our bodies that we forget to look at something even more basic: the air that moves in and out of our lungs. It may seem simple, but breathing plays a fundamental role in how your body processes what you eat first thing in the morning. When we breathe quickly and shallowly, our nervous system goes on alert, activating stress mechanisms that hinder digestion. Slow, deep breathing signals to the body that everything is okay, creating a more favorable environment for digestion to flow naturally. I remember Paul, a 69-year-old retiree from Florida, who started practicing deep breathing as soon as he woke up, along with his morning drink. He said that before, he felt tightness in his chest and belly, as if he were always running around inside. But it only took a few minutes of mindful breathing for his anxiety to subside and his digestion to start working better. "I didn't know breathing could help so much," he said. And it does help, doesn't it? Studies from the American Heart Association have shown that breathing exercises can reduce blood pressure and improve heart rate variability, which is directly linked to relaxing the digestive system. This means that by breathing slowly and rhythmically, you not only calm your mind, but also encourage your body to better process each ingredient you're giving it first thing in the morning. This practice doesn't have to be complicated. A simple way to start is to inhale for a count of 4, hold it for 2 seconds, and exhale for 6 counts. Repeat a few times, preferably while sipping your morning beverage. This brief pause allows your body to go into regeneration mode, not defense mode. And the best thing about this practice is that it connects everything we've talked about so far. Warm water, lemon, vinegar, ginger, and cinnamon take care of the body, but conscious breathing also takes care of the mind and emotions. Because health isn't just physical, it's also how you feel, how you perceive yourself, and how you deal with the day that's just beginning. That's why I want to invite you to try this breathing technique first thing in the morning. While you prepare your drink, stop for a moment, close your eyes, and feel the air slowly coming in and out. You'll notice how this small change makes your body wake up feeling different, lighter, and more present. And of course, if you already practice or want to start, tell me in the comments. I like to see how each person adapts these tips to their daily life. And who knows, maybe you'll inspire someone else to do the same. In the next step, we'll talk about how these simple, natural changes have already brought incredible results for those who decided to give this routine a try. These are stories of transformation that show that sometimes all we need is a little push to feel better. So stay with me, because there's much more. After learning about the benefits of each ingredient and the power of uniting body and mind with conscious breathing, it's natural to ask yourself, but does this really work? The truth is that behind every cup of warm water with lemon, apple cider vinegar, ginger, and cinnamon, there are real stories of people who decided to take care of themselves in a new and more natural way. I always remember the story of Linda, a 65-year-old from Illinois. She told me that for years, she struggled with that uncomfortable feeling of a heavy belly every morning. It was like my body wasn't awake, even after a healthy breakfast, she said. But when she decided to try that simple recipe, something started to change. Not only did she feel lighter, but she also noticed that her mood improved along with her digestion. Starting the day with something that feels good makes me want to take better care of myself in every way, she shared. These results are not just individual reports. According to a study published by the Cleveland Clinic, 73% of people over 60 who incorporated small morning digestive care practices reported feeling more energetic and less bloated and uncomfortable. These numbers show that sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that make the biggest difference. Another inspiring example comes from Michael, a 70-year-old man from Colorado who suffered from constant acid reflux and heartburn. He told me that at first he was skeptical about whether a simple morning drink would help, but after 10 days of following the ritual and including mindful breathing, he noticed that his acid reflux attacks had greatly diminished. It feels like my body has found a new rhythm, and my head has also become clearer, he told me. Of course, each body reacts differently, and these results may vary. But what these stories show is that by choosing a daily self-care gesture, you are creating a more favorable environment for your body to function as it should. And at the same time, you are taking a step towards feeling more confident and present in your day-to-day life. And this is something I see happening time and time again. When we start our day in a more thoughtful and kind way, everything else seems to flow better. Have you ever felt this way? If so, share with me in the comments what your experience has been like so far. I love seeing how each person finds their own way to reconnect with what really matters. And if you're just starting out, remember that you don't have to be perfect. The important thing is to take the first step, and then the next, and the next. Every sip, every breath, every morning is a new chance to take care of yourself. In the next part, we will see how to combine these small precautions with some practical tips so that you can get the most out of this ritual. It is time to understand how to adapt all of this to your reality, respecting your limits and needs. So, stay with me, because there is much more coming to help you feel even stronger, lighter, and more present. Now that you know the ingredients and have been inspired by the stories of those who have already tried this practice, it is time to understand how to adapt this morning ritual to your routine in a safe and beneficial way. After all, the secret is not in miracle formulas, but in how you connect with your body every day. One of the first important points is moderation. Although each ingredient has its benefits, it is essential to respect the recommended quantities. For example, a teaspoon of diluted apple cider vinegar is enough to stimulate the digestive system without causing stomach discomfort. The same goes for lemon. Half a fresh lemon a day already has the desired effects without overloading the teeth. Speaking of teeth, this is another essential care. The acid in lemon and vinegar can, over time, wear down tooth enamel. To avoid this, use a straw when drinking or rinse your mouth with plain water immediately afterward. These are simple gestures, but they make all the difference in keeping your smile healthy along with the rest of your body. Another important point is to listen to your body. If you have any health conditions such as gastritis, severe reflux, or low blood pressure, always consult your doctor before adopting any new practice. Your morning ritual should be an ally, not a source of discomfort. Every body has its own rhythm, and respecting this rhythm is the greatest sign of self-love you can give yourself. For those who want to further enhance the effects of this practice, here's an extra tip. Try combining your morning ritual with some light stretching or a short walk. This helps to wake up your body completely, activates your circulation, and makes you start the day with much more energy. It's a way to transform a simple habit into a true moment of self-care. Additionally, try to maintain a balanced diet throughout the day. This morning drink is a great first step, but it works even better when accompanied by meals rich in fiber, vegetables, and natural sources of energy. Think of it as a starter for a day full of good choices. And if you're wondering how often you should do this ritual, the answer lies in listening to your body. Many people report incredible results after 10 days of continuous use, interspersed with short breaks of 3 to 5 days. This rhythm gives your body time to adjust and avoid any overload. Now tell me, how do you plan to adapt these tips to your routine? I want to know how each of you will personalize this ritual, because there is no single formula. There is only what works for you. So, share in the comments or tell someone close to you. Sometimes a conversation about self-care can inspire a bigger change than you imagine. In the next and final part, we'll weave all of this together into a final message of motivation and affection. After all, more than recipes or lists of ingredients, this morning routine is about creating a lighter and more purposeful life. So stay with me as we take this final step together. We've reached the end of this journey, but in reality, this could just be the beginning of something much bigger for you. Over the past few days, we've talked about the importance of starting your mornings with awareness and care, exploring how each ingredient and each breath can transform not only your body, but also your mind and emotions. Now, all of this is in your hands and in your heart. It's amazing to see how something as simple as a glass of warm water with lemon, apple cider vinegar, ginger, and cinnamon can open doors to well-being that goes far beyond digestion. It's a reminder that health doesn't just reside in expensive remedies or solutions, but in daily gestures that reconnect us with who we are and what we want for our future. But the most beautiful thing about this practice is not just the physical results it brings. It's what it teaches us about ourselves. When you choose to set aside time for your body and mind early in the morning, you're telling the world and yourself that you deserve care and attention, that you deserve a fresh start every morning. And if there's one thing we've all learned throughout these episodes, it's that true change doesn't have to happen overnight. It starts slowly, with the first sip, the first deep breath, then comes the second step, and the next. The important thing is not to stop, because every small gesture makes a difference when repeated with intention and care. Now, I want to invite you to look at your reflection in the mirror tomorrow morning and see someone who is ready to choose for themselves. Someone who knows that each morning brings a new opportunity to live with more lightness, more energy, and more purpose. Because at the end of the day, the greatest gift we can give ourselves is exactly that, the chance to start over every day. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Every person watching this video is part of a community that believes that health and well-being start at home with simple, conscious choices. So if this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Spreading this seed of care can help many more people than you can imagine. Oh, and before you leave, don't forget to click the subscribe button here on the channel. That way you'll receive all the next videos with tips, stories, and inspirations so that your routine continues to evolve. And tell me in the comments, what have you felt differently since you started this ritual? Each story, each experience, is one more step that we take together on this journey. Thank you for sticking around. I hope this is just the beginning of many mornings filled with health, vitality, and joy for you. Until the next video, and remember, you deserve to wake up feeling good every day.